What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new wrestling figure unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And we're slowly getting back into uploading content here on Best One Donnie every other day. I've been super busy over on my We Are Wrestling channel, posting content over there daily. We talk about nothing but wrestling over there, and there's some new, wrestling vlogs up there as well. If you guys want to go check that out, I recommend you to after this video. But we got ourselves a package from Ringside Collectibles. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done a Ringside video, opening up some new wrestling figures. And I wish I can give you guys a 10% code, but unfortunately, I don't got that type of deal yet with Ringside. Hopefully one day we can get there. But with that being said, let's get it. The first figure that we got in the collection here, we got AEW Unmatched Series 6 Santana. That's right. Finally, we got this figure to complete our inner circle. We have been, needing the Santana and Ortiz for the collection because we do have, the Chris Jericho to Jake Hager and Sammy Guevara. So now we're going to have the full inner circle here. And I gotta say, just from the looks of this, probably the best Santana figure so far that has come out for him. I love, the face paint that they have here. They have two options. You got the hair that's tied up, and then you also have the hair that's, the curly head. And I love the face paint that they went with for this figure. We have, Santana. He's got the inmate jumpsuit on, which looks really cool. He's also got an interchangeable hand with the fork, which I think is a really cool addition to it, because he did use the fork, during this match. And I gotta say, this figure might be Santana's best figure that he's got. And on the back, you have, him ready for, his, blood and guts match there. And you have the rest of the collection right on the back here. And I gotta say, I'm very happy and satisfied with this Santana. Probably, if you're not collecting all the AEW figures, the Santana and Ortiz probably, out of the inner circle ones, are the ones you're going to want to go after. Moving on now to our next figure we got in the collection. We got Unmatched Series 6 Ortiz. That's right, we got both Santana and Ortiz, proud and powerful. I really miss their tag team so much. I really hope they do come back together soon. But here it is, guys. And from the looks of it, I love these, Santana and Ortiz figures. Probably the best ones they have come out with so far. And you have, the nice gray foil here on the AEW figure. You have, both interchangeable heads here of Ortiz. And it looks very similar. You just have one with a smirk and then the other, smiling. And he's got the inmate jumpsuit on as well. You don't really get any interchangeable hands with this or anything. And I love the pose here on the side of Ortiz as well. Looks really cool. And then on the back you have, Aubrey holding his hand. And, the rest of the series there. And I gotta say, this figure right here, I love these Santana and Ortiz figures. And probably definitely going to be displaying these, with, the rest of my inner circle figures. And here they both are. We got Santana and Ortiz finally to complete the collection here for our inner circle. Now we're just waiting for Dax and Cash to complete the pinnacle. But our next figure we got here for the collection, we got the Luminaires Collection Owen Hart figure. That's right. This is, Owen Hart's second AEW figure. His first one was, the Ringside exclusive King of Hearts. And I gotta say, I love how, AEW, they have been, doing these for, the collections here. I believe we got, so far, Sting. We got a Lionheart Chris Jericho. And now we have ourselves an Owen Hart for this, which is very nice. And I love that, with the Luminaires, we get, this nice blue foil on the AEW box, which looks very nice. And you see we have here the same head sculpt as, you know, the ringside exclusive Owen Hart. He's got one smiling, one with a straight face. He's got the Stampede Championship on his, you know, shoulder. And we also got, you know, his red gear with, you know, the white stars as well. And you got an old picture of Owen Hart on the side there, which looks very nice. And on the back, I love the black and white photo they decide to go with this Owen Hart figure. Looks absolutely fantastic. I am really just waiting for AEW to come out with an Owen Hart that has like a singlet. That's what I'm waiting for, because that's where, you know, I feel like we're going to be, you know, making a lot of custom, you know, King of Heart, you know, Black Heart, Owen Hart figures. I cannot wait. And our next figure we have for the collection, we got Mr. Brodie Lee in the suit, and I'm very happy AEW finally decided to give us a Brodie Lee in the suit. These are, you know, some of the best AEW figures that they have been making are, you know, the wrestlers in their promo attires and stuff. And I really love the red suit that they decided to go with for Brodie Lee. This might be, honestly, besides that ringside exclusive with the sun, this might be my favorite Brodie Lee figure here. So, we have, you know, Brodie Lee here. You get a lot of stuff with this figure. You get the old red TNT Championship. You also get the paper folded up. You get the paper, you know, not folded up. You get a microphone. And you have Mr. Brodie Lee in this nice red suit, looking fantastic. And I love the pose that they have of him on the side there. And on the back, you have Brodie Lee with, you know, the microphone cutting, you know, a promo. And I gotta say, this Brodie Lee looks absolutely fantastic. And now this is, I believe, our third Brodie Lee figure. I have his, you know, first figure that came out in Unmatched. I also have his ringside exclusive, and I have this. I don't have the Comic-Con exclusive one. Never really saw the point in that figure. It's basically a resold figure, just, you know, different packaging. But I love this Brodie Lee for my Dark Order collection. And moving on now to the next figure we got here. We got Malachi Black. Finally, we got a regular Malachi Black. We do have, you know, his Supreme figure, but this is the first, you know, one in the Unmatched, you know, Unrivaled collection here. And from the looks of it, I love this Malachi Black. They have done a fantastic job with his figures. Fantastic. I cannot wait for the rest of the House of Black to have figures. But here it is. We have Malachi Black. We got two different head sculpts here. We got one, you know, with, you know, we got the mask, and then with the other, we have a regular, you know, pose of him. I love the hoodie that they decided to go with on this figure. Looks fantastic. I love the pose for this figure. You get interchangeable hands as well, and I love, you know, on the side here, the picture they decided to go with. And then on the back, you have Malachi, you know, on the top turnbuckle there, looking fantastic. And this figure looks very cool. Now, I've met Malachi a couple times, but now I need to get this figure signed for, you know, my collection. Trying to get every AEW figure, like, signed. The original ones, like their first figures. And with these, I would love to, you know, get Malachi's signature. Alright, and last but not least, the last figure we got here, and we don't have any chases, unfortunately. We got first AEW figure, Ruby Soho. That's right, we got Ruby Soho's first figure. And I don't know why AEW, they are hitting grand slams when it comes to making these women figures. They have done a fantastic job. They look so accurate and so realistic. And this figure right here might be, you know, one of Ruby's best figures made. I think that this definitely is better than her Mattel figures. And I gotta say, this, you know, looks incredible. We have, you know, the gray packaging here for the Unmatched. We also have two poses here. And I gotta say, in the package, this figure is fantastic. I love the hand gesture that we have for this figure. And we have the head sculpt with the tongue out. This looks absolutely sick, and I cannot wait to, you know, get an opportunity to meet her and get this signed, because it's going to look so good on the wall. And we have two different head sculpts here. We have one with the tongue out, and then we have the other with, you know, a straight face. and they've done a fantastic job with the gear. I think they went with a really good gear choice for her, and I can't get over how sick that freaking pose is that they have her in the box. This right here is telling you not to let her breathe. Keep her in the package. And I love the picture that they have here on the side, and then on the back you have Ruby Soho smiling, you know, with the little signature there on the side, and you have the rest of the series right there. But I gotta say, out of all 6 of these figures, easily this Ruby Soho is a must cop. Probably the best figure in this series, hands down. And I'd say, you know, Mr. Brodie Lee would be probably number 2. But let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the new pickups I got for my collection. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias. And if you're into professional wrestling, which I'm assuming you are because you're watching the wrestling figure unboxing video, go check out We Are Wrestling, posting nothing but professional wrestling content every single day on that channel. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.